I just hit 2,000 days on my hardcore world. As you can see, I did a lot during these 1,000 days. So looking at the analytics for my most viewed video, there's no way I'm not compiling this into a movie, showing my complete journey from day 1,000 to day 2,000. If you guys haven't already watched days 1 to 1,000, there'll be an icon at the top right, and the link will be in the description to watch that. But otherwise, sit back, relax, grab something to drink, and enjoy the movie. Last episode, we built Christ the Redeemer in Minecraft. On our quest to build all 7 of the wonders of the world, we are now 3 wonders down, with 4 left to go. And today, we are building the Great Wall of China. We built something religious in the previous episode, so it's only right that we build something political in this one. Now, the Great Wall of China actually spans 21,000 kilometers long. And with the conversion rate from kilometers into Minecraft, that would be 21,000 blocks, which is insane. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to divide it by 10 and we're going to do 2,000 blocks, which is still a lot. You guys will see later in the video, this is still a lot of blocks. And that is how long our Great Wall is going to be. And to do this, we are going to need a bunch of stone. And when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch. Like, I'm talking like 30 shulker boxes full of stone. Not cobblestone, smooth stone. So what I was thinking we'll do is make a smooth stone farm, kind of a farm, but like an AFK thing, where we can just gather mass amounts of smooth stone and it won't have to be an issue. So that is what I'm going to start off by doing today. Alright, so I set this up in the volcano once again, because I didn't want my shit burning like last time. Oh, no. Stop. Oh, this is terrible. This is actually, it's pretty simple. The tutorial for this will be in the description. You turn these pistons on, and with haste 2, you literally just get pushed back and forth, and you hold left click. And that's all you gotta do. It's just gonna pick up the stone that it creates with the lava and the water, and you don't need to do anything. And then that's all gonna come down here into my very complex hopper system. And yeah, pretty much, I need to fill up all of these chests twice to get all the materials to build this Great Wall. That's the amount that we're working with here. So yeah, I guess with that, I'm gonna sit here for probably hours just holding left click and making sure my pickaxe doesn't break. So yeah, in conclusion, pray for me. A day later and we are done. These are all full of smooth stone, and that's enough. That's all we need, I think. Also, I got a bunch of cobblestone just in case I run out of that, but I shouldn't. But the last thing to get is a bunch of andesite, and there's no like generator to get andesite, unfortunately. So I just gotta go mining for this, and I am going to do that now. Okay, I think I have enough now. Andesite mining kind of sucks, because you gotta move the beacon over and over, because this is not instant mine. Also, I had no idea you could even do this. If you get diorite and then stone, not that stone, cobblestone, you can make andesite. I did not know you could do that at all. Also, it looks like we hit 1,000 days. We're on currently day 1,049, which means, first of all, I missed it, but I think I would have hit it while I was building the statue last episode. So yeah, that's a bit of a milestone. I don't know if that's a good thing or something to be concerned about, but either way, I think I have everything now to get started on this wall. So I'm gonna head over to the spot where we're gonna be building this. This is actually the spot where I usually get the bad omen for my raid farm, and now that I'm thinking about it, this is probably not a good idea. Yeah, these guys are gonna be pretty annoying when I'm doing this part of the wall. But anyway, here's the plan. Let's up the render distance. Now, while you guys may be disappointed, this is not gonna be to scale. 21,000 blocks is crazy. Like I said, we'll divide it by 10. We'll do 2,000 blocks, and I'm gonna show you how far that is. So from here, where the pillager outpost is gonna be out. Seriously, it's gonna be our starting point, and then we're gonna fly all the way through the mountains. The wall's gonna go up the mountains here, and then also look at this. This is beautiful. But since I believe in real life the wall is on a mountain, it's gonna go through here along these mountains. Got a nice meadow over here. It's gonna curve going through here, and then continue through the mountains all the way until we get to this forest. And no, it's not gonna stop here. It's gonna continue going through the forest, up these mountains, then down through here. We're gonna make it look all pretty, cut down the trees, deforestation at its finest, and then through the plains, around the river here, passing by the village, and then you thought it was gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. It's gonna continue going up this mountain, and then we got another meadow, another village, which is gonna pass right through it, all the way till we get to the snow biome. That is where it's gonna end. And yeah, that is 2,000 blocks. So now you guys get an idea of how this is gonna be big, and the wall is gonna be about 7 to 8 blocks high. So I guess I better get started with this. The reason I needed so much stone was because I'm gonna mix stone, andesite, cobblestone, and stone brick as the walls. So yeah, with that all being said, I guess it is time to start building the Great Wall of China. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun with these pillages, but I'm gonna get started. This is pretty much what it's gonna look like. I'm hoping once I get past like here, these guys are not gonna be an issue anymore, because I'm already over it. Okay, I think that's it. Well, not for the entire thing, but I don't believe. Oh my god, he's up there with my stuff. What I was trying to say is, I think they're not gonna bother me now because I'm gonna be over there. But I also wanted to show you guys. There's these towers. They're pretty cool. They're like watchtowers. But yeah, it's just like a nice room. I'm not too sure what to put in here. For now, they're just kind of like guard towers. We can look out. But yeah, this is the design, the overall design of the Great Wall, and I think it looks pretty nice. I mean, it's nothing too special. It's just a wall, really. But I think it is good enough. There's enough block variation in there that this is gonna look nice as we go all the way. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do right now. Progress update. We've made it up the mountain, or the first mountain, I should say. It's looking like it. I think it'll get better as we go on, but there's like a bit of curves going on, so it adds depth. We got a tower every once in a while. Again, with nothing here, not even an entrance. Like, I don't know what to put in these. I should probably just research what they actually did put in them. But regardless, a lot of progress. We're gonna continue. Update. I've passed the lake. It's looking good. This is what I was talking about. It's gonna start curving like this and doing all kinds of stuff, and yeah, it's gonna start to look nice. I also think I've gone to a point where I've done that much that I need to move my shulker boxes. This is gonna happen a lot of times, but this is the first time. Like, this is just too far. It takes like 4 rockets to get back and forth when I run out of blocks. So yeah, I'm gonna move this stuff all the way to where we're at, and we're gonna continue going with this. Let's go. I'm now just about entering the forest. Already started cutting down trees, as you saw. This part is gonna be tricky because this elevation right here is so steep, and we're going over it. Yeah, it's gonna pass right through here. Continuing on, we are actually, yeah, we're done with the meadow now, or the first one rather, because there is another one coming up, and I wouldn't even say I'm halfway yet. So I guess I better keep going. The mountain has been conquered. I took a bit off the top there, and it flows nicely right over. I guess it is kind of weird though, because you could just go under the wall, but no one's gonna do that. But now we are past the meadows and we are approaching a plains. So like I said, the wall is gonna continue going along this river across from the village all the way up until we get to the next meadows, which will be another mountain we have to climb when we get there. My hand is actually getting sore from placing blocks. This is ridiculous, but we will continue. Let's do it. Another mountain needs to be climbed because I have built all the way through this plains. But that's another biome complete, and we're getting pretty close to finishing this now. I am entering the final biome, and it's gonna be this meadow. It is still a pretty big meadow, but once we get to the end around about over here, that's it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Up the mountain it goes. But yeah, the wall has extended through the village now. I kind of had to knock out a villager's house, but I'm on the final stretch now. This is the last part. We're literally like almost done, and I'm gonna do this right now. And that is it. That is another one to complete. I think I actually got more blocks than I needed, which was lucky because I honestly thought I didn't have enough. But that is the end. That's where it's gonna end. I'm not gonna go through this snowy mountains or whatever this is. It's a pretty nice biome, but I'm good. Also, there was an Arctic fox running around here, and as we know, that is the best mob in the game. Can't seem to find it though. Maybe it fell in the powdered snow. I might have to come back here for that. But that is the Great Wall of China, completely built. I wanted to get the honor rail achievement by putting rails underneath, because underneath, not actually anything, I just torched it all up. But then I was looking, I think they got rid of it because I can't find it anywhere, and I feel like a noob for not knowing that. But yeah, I think they got rid of it. I'm gonna grab my stuff in, and then there's one more thing we have to do. Oh my goodness, I almost died. It's taking so many rockets just to get back. I feel like if you walked from one side to the other, it could be a full day cycle. Maybe I'm pushing it. Not something I want to test though. But what I do want to do is burn this pillager tower. I don't think it actually stops them from spawning, but yeah, and this is not gonna stay. I'm editing this and I realized I need these pillagers for my raid farm. they respawn, guys, right? That's the Great Wall of China. That is 4 out of 7 wonders complete. We're getting, that's over halfway now, guys. We got 4 out of 7, and we're gonna continue that today, building Chichen Itza, which is kind of, I feel like this is a less known wonder. There's no way this guy just called a wonder of the world underground. Like, you have the obvious ones like the Colosseum and the pyramids, but like no one talks about this one. But it's definitely one of the 7, so that's what we're gonna be building today. And lucky enough, I overestimated last episode how much stone I would have needed for the Great Wall of China, so I actually have a bunch extra that I'm gonna use today. The only thing I need to gather is actually a bunch of grass, because most of this wonder, I'll throw some photos up, it's all flat, so we gotta smooth out the terrain, and to do that I need a bunch of grass, which I do not have. So that's all the material gathering I'm gonna be doing today. Let's get started. So I guess the only way to get a bunch of grass is to just completely ruin a biome. So I'm far away from the base, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's not noticeable, right? I got 5 full shulker boxes of grass blocks, and now I need 7 full of dirt. Now this isn't gonna be as difficult, because luckily for dirt, or luckily for me, dirt spawns in caves. I could just jump in one real quick and find dirt just like that. This shouldn't be too difficult, and the terrain will not be affected. That is 7 shulker boxes full of dirt, well, minus that, ready to go, and that is all we need. Well, it's not all we need, but I have the rest already. So I think it's time I head over to where I'm going to be building this, and we'll get started. Here we are. This is not too far from the world spawn, which is good, but pretty much this is where it's going to be. And I need to clear like all of these trees immediately. So yeah, once again, it's becoming a common theme in my videos. I need some deforestation because it's just in the way. So... that is much better. What the? I have no idea what happened there. But yeah, as we can see, a lot of trees gone now, a lot of space to work with, but the terrain sucks. At least at the moment. Like, we got big holes right here as if an asteroid just hit it. Hills all throughout. Like, it's not smooth at all. There's cracks happening here. As if it's like, it's reminiscent of Ice Age. The 2002 movie Ice Age. This is what it's like. So I think it's time to fix that up. Bear with me here. This is the terrain we want. It looks kind of weird since there's less trees. Like, I could just build this in a plains, but it'll make sense. It'll make sense. Pretty much for this wonder, there's a bunch of different structures, and I've kind of torched up where I want them to go. The main one, which is the biggest one, is going to go here, and then one over here, a couple over here, and then one over here. Essentially, for my research, to summarize it, this was once a city, and now it's just a bunch of ruins, and that's all that's left of it. So we're building the ruins, and yeah, I guess I'm going to start with this big temple here, and it's going to be pretty big, all out of stone brick as well, which lucky enough I have. So yeah, let's do it. And that's the first temple. Pretty big, I think. The height is accurate to what it is in real life, at least. But yeah, I think it looks pretty decent. I mean, there's not much to it, to be honest. Nothing on the inside either. But that's the first temple, and I'm gonna build the second one now, which is gonna be the one over here. And this one's pretty cool, I think, because you also got this stuff over here, which you guys will see what this is all for. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. There we go, that's another temple. I'm gonna add more trees here at the end because it looks kind of weird at the moment, but I think this one's pretty cool. You just got this stuff up here, a lot of pillars. I don't want to try and misinterpret what these are for, so I'll throw it on the screen now. I'm gonna be your substitute teacher today because obviously Luke has no idea what's going on and lacks any knowledge about this wonder whatsoever. But again, if I get anything wrong, I'm just the substitute. It doesn't matter. Don't even bother correcting me in the comments if I'm wrong because it's not my job. I'm just a substitute. Okay, you get the point. So what I just built is the Temple of Warriors, and the stone walls that I built are called the Group of 1,000 Columns. And in real life, these actually have warriors carved into them through an art style on every single one of these columns. Some of them even having animals, gods, and serpents. And that's pretty much the rundown for this temple. Pretty cool, but it's nice. It's nice. We've got like 2 temples here, starting to look like an ancient city kind of. But another one, as you can see with the torches here, is going to go right here, right next to it, not too far. And yeah, these pillars are going to continue over here as well. It'll tie it together, add some more. So that's what I'm going to do right now. There we are. This one's a lot smaller, especially than the big one, but it's nice. That's the third one in here. Some more of these things here. It's starting to come along. It is kind of weird though, because this whole space, like, I'm gonna plant trees around the back areas of these, but this space is gonna remain open because that's just what it is. I don't know how that's happened, but there's just a big open space around here as if they cut down the trees, or I don't know. But now I'm gonna build 2 platforms here and here. These ones are platforms, not temples. I'm not quite sure the purpose, but yeah, there's 2 of them and I'm gonna build them now. There we go. 2 platforms built. Hello again. So the 2 platforms I just built are called the platform of Venus and the platform of the Eagles and the Jaguars. Now the purpose of these we don't really know, and that's not me saying I don't know. We don't, like, no one knows. But there's also carved art in the sides of these showing, you know, the basic stuff like jaguars consuming human hearts. Yeah, it is a real mystery why they built these. And there's only one thing left to do now, or one thing left to build, and there is another structure over here where I've kind of made it flat as much as I could, but overall it's starting, it needs more trees. We'll get there. I got one more structure to build here, and yeah, that is what I'm going to do right about now. that is everything. It's kind of like a courtyard thing. I don't know the purpose of this. I really don't know much about this one. Now, this structure, I wasn't too far off. It is a court. It's actually called the Great Ball Court. Again, what they're doing here is not really known. It could be like celebrations, events, stuff like that. But hey, Luke wasn't too far off with this one. And with that, that's actually everything that I'll be teaching you guys today. As your substitute teacher, my work for today is done. I'm signing off. I'm clocking off, never to come back again. I do not get paid nearly enough to be teaching you guys. Filling in for this guy that knows absolutely nothing about wonders, yet is building every single one of them. But it's nice. This is actually fenced off or gated off in real life, so I don't know what's in here, but I just kind of close it off. But that's it. That's literally all the structures to this wonder. I believe so. And it looks decent. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant a bunch of trees. Not too much, because this is supposed to be like a pretty open area. But like around here where there's like not much going on, I can put some of the trees back because it'll look too empty. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go. That is a lot better. I'm contemplating putting trees in the middle here, but it's just not accurate, so I don't think I will. Maybe you guys can decide if I should put trees there or not. But that is actually it for this wonder. That is 5 out of 7 wonders complete. We're almost done. 2 wonders left. This one definitely wasn't at the scale of some of the bigger ones we've been doing, but it's all it is to it. Just a few structures, which was once a city, but it's all that's left. I'm currently building the 7 wonders of the world in hardcore Minecraft, and we are 5 out of 7 wonders complete already. And there's no stopping that today, because we are building the Taj Mahal, which is one of the most architecturally impressive wonders and one of the biggest in size. In fact, this is going to be the biggest one we've built so far. That's why today I'm going to start off by building the garden that sits in front of the Taj Mahal. And you may be thinking that's it. No, this is not it. The garden is insane. It'll probably actually take longer than the actual Taj Mahal. But where are we going to build this, yours? Well, the base is just here, and if we fly just over these mountains, this is the spot I was looking at. And I know this one's really close to the base, but I think it'd be so funny that every time I don't set my spawn point, I have to fly over the Taj Mahal to get to my base. And another reason why I chose to build it here is because it's pretty flat, which makes it kind of easy for us to smoothen out the terrain, because the ideal terrain that we want is completely flat, just 1 block. So that is exactly what I'm going to start off by doing today. This whole area here, I'm going to make sure it's on the same level, cut down all these trees, fill in the water over here. There's a lot of work to do, and then you guys will see the scale of what we're going for here. So yeah, let's get started and clear out this area. As per usual, we did some deforestation. All of the trees are cut down. It wouldn't be a GalaxyLuke video without cutting down massive amounts of trees. But I've cut down all the trees I think that would have been in the way. And now pretty much I need everything to be on this level. So like all this needs to go. And that is a lot. It may not look like it, but this is like 3 blocks, 4 blocks. And I need this whole perimeter to be on this level. This is going to take a long time. And then also stuff like this got to be filled in. It is what it is. It's going to be worth it. You guys will see. So yeah, let's do this. That took a minute, but look at this. It's all flat. It looks really weird at the moment, but you guys are gonna have to bear with me here. It's gonna look fantastic, and you should be able to get an idea of the scale that this is. Like, it's gonna be a big garden and a big wonder as well. But pretty much what I need to do now, since this grass does not look the best, it's kind of disgusting to be honest, since we're in a savanna, I'm gonna use green concrete powder instead of this grass as the floor. But here's the thing, if I make any type of concrete here, and since the floor is gonna be on this layer, I place it over water, it's just gonna turn into concrete. But I want it to be the powder, which is this one. So yeah, if we don't want it to fall in there, we need to do a second layer underneath, which pretty much blocks off all the water, which in my case is quite a bit. We got like a full river here, and what I need to do is just put blocks all over the water so that the concrete can be placed without it turning into that. So that is the plan, and what I'm going to do now. Oh, also, I was working on some terraforming here with the mountain. This mountain came all the way over here, and I pretty much just pushed it back and said, hey, step back a second, just in preparation for what we're about to build here eventually. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this river here, so let's go. Okay, that is it. It looks a lot cleaner now. Obviously, the blocks there, like I just used cobblestone, doesn't matter. It's not going to be seen. But this is how big the garden is going to be. The actual Taj Mahal is probably going to be like around here. So the level doesn't really matter as much. But the whole garden is going to take up this entire space. So the plan is, instead of using this ugly grass, I'm going to use green concrete powder. And of course, I chose like one of the most annoying dyes to get, which is green dye. I need to get cactus just to get this. And other than making a cactus farm, farm. There's no easy way of getting this. So we're gonna make a cactus farm because as you can imagine, it's gonna take a lot of green concrete to cover this whole place. As a matter of fact, it's gonna take 17 shulker boxes. I've just checked the number, 17 shulker boxes of green concrete powder. So yeah, we're gonna build a cactus farm. The plan is to build this cactus farm in the swamp here, not far from the base, but there's not much going on here. I've not built much things in here, and at the moment I don't know what I want to make this cactus farm look like on its exterior, so I'm gonna put it somewhere where we probably won't see it very often, but when I do decide, we'll be able to see it. So yeah, I'm gonna build this. And that's it. The link for this tutorial will be in the description as per usual. But I kind of messed up because it turns out all the cactus here was like just enough. So I didn't need to build this at all. But now we have a cactus farm. So if we ever need green dye, we will be in business. We'll never have to worry about it again. And I'm going to go AFK now just to get the amount of cactus I already had. Okay, that's enough. So the next thing to do is actually make this green concrete powder, which again, I need 17. Wait. Did I say 17 stacks or 17 shulkers? Yep, that is my genuine reaction to me realizing I did not pay attention enough during maths. I'll let the video explain. Oh, okay, I was right the first time. I thought I needed 17 stacks of green concrete. I need 17 shulker boxes. 17 shulker boxes is 29,000 blocks, which is like 57 stacks of cactus. And I have 2.5. So yeah, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna add some more levels to this because that is not gonna do it. Damn, how did I? That's embarrassing. Okay, that is plenty. Added a bunch more layers to this, and I think it's going at a good rate now if we ever want to use this again. But it's time to see, do I have enough gravel and sand to do this? Yeah, the answer is no. I need 9 shulker boxes of sand and 9 shulker boxes of gravel. So let's get to work. And that's enough. 9 shulker boxes of gravel and 9 shulker boxes of sand is gonna be enough to get the floor done. So we're gonna place a big band-aid over this. So all of this covering it. You guys know the deal by now. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, this is probably not what you guys are expecting. This is like a trust fall. You guys have to trust me with this one. It's gonna be 4 quadrants, and in those quadrants is 4 different gardens, pretty much. And then all those put together make this one big garden. And what I've done is I left space in the middle here because there's gonna be paths, which is gonna be made out of mud bricks, which is a pretty new block. So in order to make mud bricks, I need packed mud, which is made with mud and wheat. I don't have a wheat farm, so this is going to be interesting. I need 11 shulker boxes of this. So the first thing I'm going to do, head over to a mangrove swamp, grab some mud, and then we'll sort out the wheat later. Actually, before I do that, I need a hoe. Very nice. I think there has to be a better way of getting mud because I just destroyed this biome. Yep, there's farms. I know now. But all of these are full of mud. I got one of mangrove roots because I want to use those for something else. But now I need to get all of these again. So the same amount, but of wheat. Yeah. So there's no easy way of getting 12 shulker boxes of wheat. And by my judgment alone, I feel like making a huge farm would not be the go. Since I do already have a skeleton farm I can use, I can just build a micro wheat farm and then AFK the skeleton farm. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's exactly what I did. I built the micro farm next to the skeleton spawner, but the skeleton spawner, while good, was just way too slow. So then I went to the nether and picked up a bunch of bone blocks, but then still the wheat was not coming in at the rate that I wanted it to. We would have been here for years if I was doing it this way. So I caved in and made a giant wheat farm right next to the garden that we're building, but also worked on the micro farm while I was waiting for the wheat to grow. So I did 2 in I think I have enough now. I think I calculated this right. If you times it by 9, since 1 hay bale gives you 9 wheat, this should be 12 shulker boxes. And I think that that was the amount I was going for. I'm definitely going to leave this farm here because if I ever come into a situation where I need that much wheat again, I'm not doing this over. And lucky enough, when I do build the Taj Mahal, like I said, it's going to go up and over this. So no one will see this. It'll just be our little secret. So now I get mud and wheat and we get packed mud. And then the packed mud goes to mud bricks, and this is the block that we want. It doesn't even look that good, but it'll look good how I'm gonna use it. You guys can kind of see I've laid out the paths. That's where the mud brick's gonna be going, and then through the middle as well. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, hopefully the Trust 4 is kicking in now. You see where I'm going with this? The thing is about the Taj Mahal is that everything is symmetrical, as you could probably tell by now. So now what I want to do is put some muddy mangrove roots in these gaps that I made. I'm not sure why, but there's just like dirt patches in like star shapes. So, I mean, this is the best star shape we can get. So yeah, I'm going to do this real quick. Nice, nice. So what's next to do? Pretty much in the middle of these. Yeah, there's like a pond running throughout here, and then one in the center, and then going that way, and that way, because it's symmetrical. And I think I already have all the materials to build that, so let's go. Hopefully you guys can catch on now. You can see what's going on. And trust me, this is not the standard for the trees. This is like, we're gonna have so much prettier trees in this. This is like the lowest of the low. But yeah, we got a pond going through on every side. I put the warped planks from the nether here because I think it looks like a nice blue. Makes the water kind of look like a different color. And then the lanterns here, which is factual in real life. I don't know if they're lanterns though, but they kind of look like it, so I put it there anyway. And then the trees obviously going in every direction. Oh yeah, and then the center thing here. I don't actually know why this is here. I guess it's just like a centerpiece. And then if you picture it, the Taj Mahal built right there, it's gonna be a really nice view because it's all gonna be symmetrical. We're gonna have trees coming all there, everywhere. It's gonna look so good. Just trust me on this, guys. But before I do build the trees, I want to add just a few benches around, just kind of like park benches going through the pathways. And yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna do now. I do have all the materials to do this. This is not an expensive decoration. I know what you're thinking. This is not a good look. But when it oxidizes, it is going to look so good. Dare I say, it'll look phenomenal. With the blue copper, with the signs, it'll look so good. We just have to wait, really. And then we also have the wooden benches. There's two types of benches that I saw on the Taj Mahal. One of them is wooden, and then the other is like a metal one. Look, it's already oxidizing. It's not a problem. So we have the two types, and then eventually this will look good. But next, what I want to do is add some bushes going all throughout here, like pretty much making a fence around most, if not all of the squares. And that's going to be out of azalea leaves. So I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm going to get 10 shulker boxes of azalea leaves. Let's do this. That is enough. That should leave us with enough. All right, next thing to do is place all this at the site. So let's go. Perfect. Okay, so may not look like much now, but this is gonna look great. I mean, already, if you... Oh my god, this is oxidized already? You guys get the idea now? You see what I'm talking about? But yeah, picture just like walking through with trees hanging around here. It's gonna be an experience walking through here. But to create that, we need to get the trees in here because it's looking very bare. This is gonna be the most tricky part. But first, I need to gather the leaves. Lucky enough, cutting down everything and flattening out this biome gave me enough acacia leaves to do this, and I've already got the azalea leaves to do this. I just need to get spruce leaves, birch leaves, mangrove, and dark oak leaves, which is still a lot, but it's already less because we already got started on it. So I think it's time we do that. Now that I have all the leaves, it's time to build the trees. I'm gonna start off with just doing one of these squares. There's 16 all up. I'm gonna start off just by doing one. We'll do this one in the corner here, and then you guys will see how pretty this is gonna look. I somehow didn't record my game audio for this one, so it sounded something like this. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And that's it. That is one square out of 16 done. And it looks good, okay? I don't know if I said this already, but I work with Mickey on the design for this one because, oh, I could not do this alone. Also, look at the copper going. Like, this one's just done. It's a beautiful bench. But anyway, look at the trees. It looks so nice. Just picture this with every square. And Enderman is griefing me already. Picture this with every square filled in. So, like, this side as well, mirrored. But yeah, we have the smaller trees in the middle and then the larger ones on the outside. This is pretty much what it is in real life. Again, I haven't haven't been here, I know, but from Google Maps and all that, this is what it looks like. Yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. The thing is, the squares in the middle, so the ones going this way and this way, so on the insides closer to the ponds, they have less trees. They don't have them like all like this. It's just on the outsides here. And I think my theory, my little fan theory, is because the Taj Mahal, picture it right there, you don't want the trees coming over here and it blocks the view, so they just have them closer to the edges, which, hey, I'm not complaining, that just gives me less work to do. Regardless, I am going to complete these 3 now, and then we're gonna check back, see how my mental state's going. So yeah, in conclusion, keep me in your prayers tonight. I would be needing that. And that's it. That's a quarter of the garden done. I think it looks pretty good. These trees are not easy to build, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Like, just the feeling of walking through this is so nice. I really like how it's turned out with the spore blossoms creating the particles and everything. But yeah, like I was saying, the center ones going over here don't have as much trees, which is lucky enough, but the ones on the edges go crazy. But anyways, I guess I'm just gonna continue with this. I'll do another 4 and we'll see how we go. So one done. That's 2. I mean, yeah, that's half. That's half of this whole garden complete. It looks good, but I am going insane. I'm already on day 1,500. How? But look at this. This is actually like so beautiful to walk through. Like, oh my goodness. It does look really good, but I'm actually going insane placing these leaves. This is, okay, the sunset too. They're just, okay, they're trying to motivate me here. I see what's going on. No, really, this actually, it does look really good. And I know I'm supposed to be modest. I'm not supposed to hype up my own builds, but I know this looks good. I know this looks good. Now I literally just have to do this exact same thing on the other side. You know what? I'm gonna do a replay of this one. It's been a while since we've done a replay. Let's do it. And that is it. This took way longer than I thought it would, but I think it looks really nice. Literally all of the benches are like oxidized now because it's just taking that long, but look at, like, this is so nice walking through this. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Let's put shaders on. Yeah, this is really nice. This is exactly what I wanted. Damn, this is pretty. And it's gonna look even better once we get the Taj Mahal in here, which is gonna sit just over there. Just imagine walking through with the Taj Mahal like that. It's gonna look so nice. I was planning on fixing the back areas because there's gonna be like walls going around here. It's gonna look nice, obviously not gonna look like this. I'm currently building all 7 of the wonders of the world in hardcore Minecraft, and we are in the middle of building the Taj Mahal. Last episode we built the garden that sits at the Taj Mahal, which, as we found out, is an insane garden. Look at these custom trees. I was losing my mind placing these, but it's all done now and we get to move on to, I want to say, the cool part. I do love this garden, but this is the cool part. We get to build the Taj Mahal. Now at the moment, this wheat farm is our Taj Mahal, and it's not at all accurate. We can put it side by side. It's not really looking like it, but that'll all be fixed today. Now the first thing I wanted to do was fix these sides, because as we can see, we have the garden, but the pathways just kind of end here. The terraforming is horrendous at the moment, so I wanted to go around all the sides of the garden, fixing up what's going to be here, and it's going to be like a wall. You guys will see it'll be pretty nice, but I need a bunch of terracotta. I need about 25 shulker boxes of terracotta for this one, but lucky enough, terracotta is not difficult to get, so we're gonna head over to the mesa and get this going. Okay, this should be enough. This is 20 shulker boxes. I think I said I was going to get more, but I think this is enough. I got some brown terracotta as well because I'm going to be using that later. But now I need to get some bricks, and I don't believe there's an easy way of getting bricks other than villages, and it's kind of slow that way as well. Oh my god, I really just destroyed this biome. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mine out some rivers. It's really all we can do at this point. Get the clay from rivers and then smelt it into bricks, as I don't believe there's an easier way. So let's go. That is enough. That is perfect. 2 shulker boxes of bricks. The next thing on the list to get is a bunch of andesite. Andesite? No, it's granite. It's granite. Next thing on the list to get is a bunch of granite. Lucky enough, I already have a little bit of a head start on this one, but I need about 8 shulker boxes of this, and this is about 1.5. So let's get mining. Okay, this is enough. Now the last thing on the list is 4 shulker boxes of acacia wood. So let's get the axe out and do this. Okay, as per usual, number 1, deforestation. Number 2, I calculated wrong. I only need like 1 shulker box, I think, because 1 log gives 4, and yeah, I think I only need 1. So pretty much we have these walls going around the garden edges. I'll throw some photos up now so you guys know what I'm talking about. But they're these like kind of orangey brick terracotta walls that we're gonna build going all the way down here. I'll do like one side, then I'll show you guys what I'm planning to do, and then we'll do the rest. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on the first side. Okay, this is pretty much it. I think it's accurate enough, and it makes it feel a lot more close together. I use gray glazed terracotta for this part. I think it looks nice. And then on the back, just a wall. Nothing to worry about there. But in the middle here, there is a bit of a structure going on. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but photos on the screen, that's what I'm gonna put right here. It looks pretty nice. So there's one on each side. So once we get all the way to the other side, there's one over there as well. But yeah, I'm gonna build up one of those right here. And that's it. I think it looks pretty nice. Again, I don't actually know what this is for, but yeah, it looks pretty nice, I think. And now if we like walk through the garden on this part, it looks like complete. And I guess it is. So yeah, this side technically now is complete for the garden at least. We're gonna add more going that way and that way today. But what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna do the same thing, but on the other side. Because as I said, the Taj Mahal is strict on its symmetrical rules. Everything has to be symmetrical. So this is gonna look exactly the same, but over there. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Let's go. There we go, one on both sides. It looks really nice now, I think, because we're filling in the backdrop now. If you stand like here, it looks complete, and if you stand on the other side, it also looks complete. Like just walking through it, it looks good. Now what I'm going to do is we're gonna move on to the main attraction here. The Taj Mahal, as I've said many times, is gonna sit right on top of our wheat farm, and pretty much it's elevated a little bit, so it's gonna go up like there, and then it'll be on top of that. So that's what I'm gonna build now, except the floor of this is gonna be made using a glazed terracotta pattern. Why do I make things difficult for myself? I don't know, but it's gonna look fantastic. We're gonna use brown glazed terracotta for the top or the floor. It's gonna make me go insane again, but I think it'll be worth it. So that's what I'm gonna work on now. We're gonna get this platform built up here, some stairs going up, maybe even connect the sides here. I'll do a bit of progress and we'll see how we're doing. Let's go. Alright, that's the floor. And I know there's a huge hole in the center. You guys can probably guess what's gonna go right there. So I feel like I don't need to put glazed terracotta in there if it's just gonna be covered anyway. I mean, it's not that the material is difficult to get. It's just that when you place it, you can get all these different patterns depending on how you're placing it. So I was pretty much doing 360 trying to get the right pattern. And that is the pattern that I like. It feels expensive when I'm working on this. Anyways, now what I'm going to do is get those corner pieces that I was talking about in. I missed a block. And then like a wall going up to here. There's another mosque here on each side, so that's gonna go there, but I'm gonna do the wall going here. We're gonna add a railing going along here, and then obviously do the same on the other side, add some steps here, and it'll tie together. I think it'll connect to the garden a lot more. So let's do it. Okay, there it is. Added 2 more of these things on each side, and then this is going to continue until it hits the mosque, and it connects to the walls we did earlier, and then we have a railing going all the way around to the other side. Some staircases to get up to the Taj Mahal, and these actually are just ramps for accessibility, I guess, which is factual. Pictures on the screen. And what's also factual is there is sinks here to like wash your hands or whatever, just on the side here. So yeah, if you want to wash your hands, you can do that here. Anyways, now I think it is almost time for us to build the main attraction here, but first I need a bunch of calcite to build this. I need about 6.5 shulker boxes of calcite and then about 2 shulker boxes of smooth quartz. So those 2 together are going to be the most difficult to get. The rest are just little things here and there which won't be difficult. So yeah, I'm going to get these materials right now. Alright, that took quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie, but we carry on. It's all here, and it's time for the main event, guys. I mean, we've technically been building it the entire time, but we're gonna build the main structure now, and it's gonna look fantastic. So, without any further delay, let's do this. big reveal. We could have had better weather, but bam, that's what it is. Is that not the best thing you've ever seen in your life? No, I do think it turned out really nice. So we have this big platform here with these arches, and then you go up the stairs here, and you have the Taj Mahal. Not the best view from here, I won't lie, but from most angles, it looks pretty good. And then 4 towers each side. Now what I have to do is the interior, because this is not looking good. Unfortunately, due to scaling, I can't fit everything that's in the interior in Minecraft, but I'm gonna try my best to like get the key elements here, or at least what I can see. So let's do that. Okay, that is the interior. I will admit, it is a lot smaller than it is in real life. But yeah, that's the interior and the end of the main building. I think this turned out really nice. But anyways, what's next to do is we're gonna start building these mosques on each side. And I guess we're just gonna go straight into this. I'm gonna start by doing the one on this side, and then this terrain's gonna look a lot better. Pretty much as the images on screen will show. This one's kind of an orangey brown color. Kind of blends in with the walls we got going on here already. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do right about now. And there it is. That's the first mosque built. I think it looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. But that's also due to the fact that I think it looks really nice in real life. So it's gonna look nice in Minecraft. But I think like the way it was translated was really nice. I guess I should also mention that I worked with Mickey on this build, just as I did with the garden. We worked together getting the designs of this, and I think we did a really good job. We worked very efficiently as a team. Just up the material list. Come on. Anything else? Let's put some dragon heads every once in a while. How about that? Let's build this out of netherite block. You know, add to the material list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be such a funny like segment in your video. It's like, all right, now I want to build out a reinforced depot. So let me quickly make this.
It's the only block that'll match the palette we're going for. So what I did, I recreated the world on 1.7. But yeah, this is the first of the 2 mosques. It's got a little bit of an elevation, and then it goes there. Just like the main one over here, it's got a lot of depth and a lot of detail. It may not like, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't seem like it, but this took a while to build. But I think it's pretty nice. Nothing too much on the interior. But yeah, it goes all the way around to the end here, and then there's another tower here, and then on the back side, just more detail. But now what I have to do is grab this and put it over there, because as we know, the Taj Mahal is symmetrical. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This place on this side looks like a bit of a mess right now. I just kind of left the space where I was gonna go. So yeah, it's time to build it. So let's go. Okay, there it is. It's the exact same thing on the other side. You could cut this right here in the middle, and it's all the same. I mean, the trees are different, but it's all the same. Even the interiors and everything. It's crazy. But yeah, another one here. It really ties things together. Now, looking at this, it looks like it's pretty close to done, but we got one more side to go. This is gonna be like kind of the entrance. I gotta build what's called the Great Gate here. I'll throw some photos up. That's what it looks like, and it's gonna go right here at the entrance, just to finish this, to put an end to all this. So much building. But I'm just gonna start first by getting the walls here, because the gate just takes up like from here to the other end there, and then walls here. So I'm just gonna get the walls in first, so then we can see what it looks like. I'll do it on both sides, and yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Let's go. That's a lot better. It's like the walls are closing in now. We're really like putting the lid on this. I used stone for the floor here. There's a bit of like a depth thing here with the arches, and then there's just a wall. So that's what's going on there. Another corner tower on this side, and obviously on the other side because it's symmetrical. However, we kind of did a cheeky thing with the terrain here. This stuff is kind of improvised, since there is a little bit more to the Taj Mahal. There's like an entrance to the entrance that goes on here, but this is not like actually what it looks like here. This is just something we made, and then that's just the wall, because the terrain is so different from there to there in elevation. But yeah, as you can probably tell, there's a huge gate missing here. It's gonna be very tall, and it's gonna sit right here, and that is the last thing I need to do. Finally, yeah, let's do it. And I am done. Does this not look so cool with all the depth and detail? This took quite a while. But yeah, this is what it looks like. There's stuff on the sides where you can come over here and enter, and it is so pretty. Yeah, it's just a little entrance gateway here. You can go through the other side as well if you want to, and then out just to the biome, to the open world. That's what it is. It looks pretty nice, and it closes everything in, and that's the entire Taj Mahal done. It is almost day 2000 already. This build has taken so long. Also, can I just say, this is a savannah. Does this feel like a savannah to you guys? Because it does not to me. I think I just kind of changed the entire feel. Now, the last thing I need to do before we put this on with shaders, because I know you guys want to see that, I'm going to clean up this absolute mess that I made of shulker boxes. It looks like a mess, but I know where everything is. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this real quick. Much better. All right, let's turn on shaders. This is it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to turn it down for the next wonder, which is the last one, and the next couple builds. This took it out of me. I mean, worth it, obviously. This is definitely the best thing I've built in Minecraft, like, ever. I don't know if this is like a low scale for people, but this, I've never built something this cool. At least I think it's cool. That's all that matters. But yeah, I think this turned out really nice. Hopefully I represented the wonder well enough. I mean, for me, the garden alone just sets it. And that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about right there. How you can walk through the garden and kind of see the Taj Mahal as you're walking through. That is so nice. So nice. We're currently building all 7 of the wonders of the world in hardcore Minecraft. We've already built 6 out of the 7 wonders, which includes the pyramids, Christ the Redeemer, the Colosseum, the Great Wall of China, Chichen Itza, and our latest addition, the Taj Mahal. That took over a stack of rockets. Did I mention these are spread out all over my world? Anyways, we are 6 out of 7 wonders complete, meaning by the end of today, I would have built all 7 wonders of the world. So that leads to the question, what are we building today? Now, if we go to Wikipedia, it actually turns out the pyramids are not considered a wonder, which is weird to think because that's the only one of the ancient wonders still standing. So I guess now there's actually 2 wonders I haven't built, that being Petra and Machu Picchu, which then puts me in a tricky situation to decide which one to build. You see, Machu Picchu is like a full city with all these structures on top of grand mountains. A real build, this one. And then Petra, some really cool structures dug out in the sides of mountains. Definitely a lot lower scale. So which one will I choose? I'm gonna have to turn it down for the next wonder, which is the last one. This took it out of me. Today we're going to be building the Great Wonder of Petra. I found this beautiful badlands that we can use, not too far from the pyramids at all, and there's some great mountains that we can carve right into. Now, to make this look nice, instead of just carving in with terracotta, I'm going to use a bunch of red sandstone, so then we can get a bunch of stairs, walls, slabs, and all that in there. So with that being said, I need to go gather a bunch of red sand. And Mojang's kind of weird. There's no easy way of getting red sandstone. It's not like regular sandstone where it spawns underneath and you can just mine it out. You need to manually get all the sand and then craft it up in your crafting inventory. And since I don't want to destroy the biome which we're gonna put these wonders in, I'm gonna go find another badlands to get all this sand. Alright, let's destroy this biome. Okay, that is enough. They really got to figure out a better way of getting red sandstone. And before you guys comment or just dig down, no, there's no red sandstone here. It only spawns occasionally when there's like caves or water things. But like this is like what, 5 pieces here? They just got to fix it. That's it. But now I have everything I need to build all of these structures today. So I guess we'll head over to the mesa, our mesa, and get started on the first one. Okay, we're back here. The first one we're building is called the Treasury. It's believed to be a mausoleum of some sorts, but I guess no one really knows since it's protected and no one goes in there, I believe. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of shape this mountain a bit better, get rid of this stuff, and yeah, just dig it out until we have enough space to build the pretty stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. There we go. I think that gives the idea of how big this is going to be and the shape of it. But yeah, the main structure is going to cut off here, so you're not going to see anything inside here, which is why I torched it up and then just curved it in at the top. It's pretty simple. But yeah, I guess all that's left to do now is actually build the treasury, and it's literally going to be like entirely out of sandstone. You guys will see, but it'll look good. But yeah, let's do this. And there we go. Oh, the beacon's in the way. And there we go. I think it looks very accurate, to be honest. This isn't a huge wonder, but I had to turn off my Fulbright as well because we want the shadows and then you see it better. But yeah, just a simple structure. Well, not really simple. There's a lot of detail here. So what I'm going to do now, I'll show some photos. The actual entrance or the kind of area where this is in, it's like completely enclosed almost. And that is not what we have here. So I'm going to continue building like these things here, or the mountains. And it's going to go all the way around here and then maybe a bit over there and over there, just to pretty up the environment and make it feel more closed in, so that you have to, I don't know, like you have to walk through here to get to it and have a look at it, which is kind of how it is in real life. So yeah, that's the plan, and we're gonna do it right about now. Okay, that's it. I think that looks a lot better. And now if you want to actually get into this thing, you got to go through this path here, which is pretty cool. And then it's all like narrow and you go left and right until you finally get here, which I think it turned out pretty nice. I don't want this here. It really works with the shadows though. It does not look as good when I have this on, but texture pack off, it looks pretty nice. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. But the thing about this wonder is that it is a city, meaning there is multiple structures. And I'm going to build 3 today, including the next one, which is pretty much a theater, like an old theater they used to have with a bunch of seats, seats and a stage at the bottom. And that's going to be just over these mountains here. We're going to spread this wonder out a bit because that's how it is in real life. You have to kind of walk around to see everything. And this is the spot where we're going to put this. It kind of looks like it was carved out of the mountain again. I'll throw some photos up. So if I do it here, then I can blend it with this kind of hill landscape. And it'll also look like it's been carved out. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build the stairs or the main part of it. And then we'll see how we're going. So let's go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, a lot of seats. We can really fill this up. This is pretty much a theater. The stage in the center there. But what I'm going to do really quickly now is just connect this stuff to the back here so it doesn't look bad. And that should be it. So I'm going to do that. Okay, that's it. That looks a lot better. How it connects, yeah, it looks a lot better. It's honestly difficult to get textures in this because, like, it's literally just one color in real life. And if I were to do that in Minecraft, I think it would look pretty ugly. But I think it turned out pretty nice. It's pretty big considering, and it does look like it connects to the mountain now, which was the idea. And that's essentially it for this structure. We got one more to do, and it's gonna be just over these mountains now. Just over here, there's a nice spot. Well, it's gonna be nice when I'm done with it. Right here, we're gonna carve another one into the mountain here. This one is called the monastery. I'll throw some photos up now. It looks pretty similar to the one we already built, except it's not like entirely in the mountain anymore. Kind of sticks out a bit, and it's a lot smaller. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna build here, and that should do it for this wonder. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. The last structure. Let's go. And that's it. I like how this one turned out a lot. Yeah, like I said, it kind of sticks out of the mountain instead of going inside of it this time, if that makes any sense. But yeah, another small structure. And that is it for Petra. And you guys know what that means. It means I've officially built all 7 of the wonders of the world in hardcore Minecraft. What a journey this has been. There's one more thing I want to do though. I forgot to put a beacon in the pyramid. I said I was going to do this and I just completely forgot. So with my gammon, I'm going to try and line this up. Yeah, that's just not going to work. This is like an eye test. Can you see the hot air balloon? This is my guess. Lock it in. And I was close. Nice. And yeah, it just looks cool. That's all. I just finished building all 7 of the wonders of the world in hardcore Minecraft. But I have a big problem. I spread these wonders of the world out as they are in real life all over the map, making it really difficult and time consuming to get from one to another. Which is why today I'm going to be transforming the Nether into a Nether hub that connects all of these together by building an airport. It's only right that an airport would connect all of these locations across the globe. I mean, the flat earth. And this is going to be a huge build, so all I'm planning to do today is just get the mall done. There's gonna be a big mall inside the airport, which if you guys have ever been to an airport before, there's a lot of stores. They got food, they got drinks, they got clothes. Anything is in the airport really, because you're just there for hours. They want you to buy stuff, I guess. So we're gonna build a big mall that's gonna connect to our airport today with a lot of shops. But before we do any of that, I need some materials. I've come up with a design for this airport, and I need about 9 shulker boxes of quartz, and I don't have that. So the first thing I'm going to do, and this is gonna take a hot minute, is get 9 shulker boxes of quartz. So let's do it. Okay, I think that is enough. If it's not, then I don't... Oh my goodness. I cannot explain how long that took. I mean, you can look at my levels. I don't even know what I was when I started this, but 237 is insane. I've never reached that high. You realize how much media I consumed while mining quartz and trading? But anyways, now, that's only one of the materials we need. I still need a bunch of other materials because we're not going to build this just out of quartz. That look kind of weird. So next up, I need 4 shulker boxes of cyan stained glass. And I have none. Oh no, I have one. I have one. That's a good... That's a great start. Okay, this is enough. A lot of glass, but we move on and take the shears out because we need 5 shulker boxes of white carpet, and we have a sheep farm over here, if you guys remember. There's not that many sheep, so I'm gonna get busy with this, and that is not a sheep. Let's do this. All right, I have to interrupt here. Interrupt the montage. I'm about at day 2000. That went by so quickly, but yeah, we're already here. I don't know if it clocks over when you reach the night or when you reach the day, so we're about to find out. Yeah, it took a lot less time to hit 2000 as opposed to 1000, but here we go. This could be it. Yeah, it looks like you gotta wait out the night. All right, let's try this again. The sun is coming up, and I'm gonna hit that target block over there, and we're gonna have a celebration. The sun is well above right now. 2000, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, I literally left click. That's so embarrassing. Oh my god, I keep missing. There we go. There we go. Look at the fireworks. All right, back to shearing wool, I guess. Okay, this is enough carpet. Ended up making 3 more sheep pens just because one was not going to make it easy. But yeah, it makes the area look a little bit more full anyway. So that's kind of all the bulk items. I just need like maybe a shulker box of a couple more materials, just random stuff. So I'm gonna finish off the material gathering by just getting all those random stuff. Let's go. Okay, that should be enough. That is a lot of boxes. I don't even know if I can fit all this. No, I literally cannot. Okay, well, let's head to the nether and explain what's going on. So this is currently my nether hub. It is a portal. That is it. And I want to transform this whole thing to connect all the wonders into an airport. And the first thing I need to do is put all these boxes down, but make portals at each of the wonders so that I can see where they all are in relation to each other. Because at the moment, we don't have any. Just the ones of the pyramids, which is way down there. So let's do that real quick. Okay, they're all set up now. We have some on this side, some on the other side, which means we're gonna run the airport through the middle and around about to the left over there. So that each portal should be accessible through either like a terminal or a plane or something, and it'll all connect to the airport, hopefully. So I guess it is time to start building the airport now. I'm gonna start just by doing the front area where the road will be and the entrance, and we'll just do the exterior. So yeah, let's do it. And that's it. That took so long, but it's done. Look at this. This looks like, to me, this is like an entrance to an airport where you drive up, you drop people off, and then they run in here. We already have a lot of customers, which, as I found while building this, they are not happy with the flight delays. I'll tell you that. Regardless, the plan is it'll expand a little bit this way. We'll go through the security checkpoints and then the terminals over here. But I'm not going to do that today. We're going to put our full focus on making this mall, because usually when you go to an airport, there's a mall in there, and they try to sell you all this stuff that's got like no tax and all that. So that's the plan. This whole area is going to be a mall, and then maybe baggage claim over here as it's close to the exit, easy access, all that. Also, do not look at the roof. I'm not trying to get any more than what's necessary. But yeah, first things first, we're going to get the floor in here and the walls. We're going to divide this up because yeah, I'm going to put baggage claim over here. So I'm going to do that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I had to leave some space for where I want some of the shops to go, but kind of this is what it's gonna be. This is not a good representation. Also, I know I could like build this in a way that mobs don't spawn, but I think it would just look ugly. And also, once this is done, it'll look like there's people in here, which is kind of a nice feature. I mean, they're trying to kill me over and over again, but that's besides the point. Regardless, I'm gonna put a roof on this now, or a ceiling rather, because this one is not gonna cut it. And I also just didn't want the ceiling to be that high up. So yeah, I'm gonna put a ceiling just above there. Okay, maybe you guys can see the vision a bit better with the roof. I think the roof looks really nice. And then I put these things there so that they're supposed to be like offices. Like we're gonna have the shopping mall here, and then those like the big corporation offices, the management areas, and then also on the outside there's more there. Just a little detail. I mean, they're not actually rooms that you can access at the moment. It's just so it doesn't look empty. But anyways, what I'm going to do now, we're gonna actually start the interior, I'd say. So over here, I said the mall was gonna be in this space here, but over here, when you go to an airport, you usually have to check in your bags the first thing you get in there. So yeah, that's pretty much what that's gonna be over here. So you get in, check your bags, then you go, we'll try sell you some stuff. So I'll do like this corner over here so you guys can see the idea of it. And yeah, I'll come back with the progress. Let's go. Alright, so this is pretty much it. I want to put a sign here. Okay, let me explain. You come in. This is pretty much going to be repeated, but changed up a little bit all the way down to the end there. You come in, and then usually check in your bags here. But you like use a computer thing. I don't know. If you've been to an airport, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Get your little like tag, then you put it on their bag, and then you line up, and then you drop off your bags here. You throw it in, goes on the conveyor. Someone's serving you up here. They're like, yeah. And then that's pretty much it. Your bag goes to the plane. But then over here, I just wanted to add like, sometimes there's food or shops before you even get past this part. So I wanted to add a Starbucks, but I did not have the copper I wanted. I wanted to put like a sign here. I will put it there once that's done. But yeah, that's what that is. And I'm going to now repeat that on the other side over here. Well, not on the other side, for the rest of the whole thing. You guys will see. So let me do that real quick. Much better. So now when you walk in, it may be a bit too colorful for an airport, but I think it looks nice. We got multiple things. The idea kind of is you have different airlines, and those airlines have different colors for their brands. So like you spot it instantly. Bunch of chairs here. Added another restaurant here, and then more self-service things here. A different type of chairs. These are like booths, which will transition into the shopping area here, which is what we're going to do now. But yeah, it's starting to fill up. What I'm going to do, I guess I'll just do the shops that are on this row here, because the plan is we have shops here, and then some seating here, and then more shops along the edges. So I'll just do the ones here so you guys get the idea. And yeah, let's go. There we go, a lot better. Hopefully there's some stores you guys can recognize. Pretty much for all of the shops here. I actually asked my Discord which ones I should put in here. They didn't know where it was going, so that's why we have a Walmart in here. You wouldn't see it in an airport. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty nice. But yeah, anyways, what's gonna happen now? What I have to do is pretty much add more stores all along this side. These ones are gonna be more tailored to food and drinks because these are like more shopping ones here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Fill this up. Let's go. There we go, a lot better. Hopefully you guys can see the vision now. The ones I built here are a lot more food based. Hopefully you guys can recognize some of them as well. I tried my best, but that's how it turned out. Also, I added the seating in the middle, which is pretty much standard at every airport. You go buy your stuff and then you go sit while you wait for your plane or something. And I added these booths here and then like these tables here. So that yeah, now once you drop off your bag, you go right through. There's people shopping, so like it looks pretty active. You go right on through to the shops, which is nice. I think this is nice. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think about it in the comments. But the last thing I want to do for today is do the baggage claim area just over here. I have an idea of what I want to do for this. Pretty much having where I've dug out here, having different conveyor belts on each of these parts. So before I die, I'm going to do this. So let's go. Okay, there it is. I tried making a suitcase or a bag there, but we don't want to talk about what it actually looks like. We have the little carousels with the numbers. You know, when you go pick up your bag, you gotta figure out which number it is. And then the screen will display your flight. So yeah, this is supposed to be going around. Let's just picture they're all going around. They should not be stopping for any reason. And you gotta get your bag, whatever it is. Don't know why they stop. I guess the mobs run into them. Regardless, I think it looks pretty cool. And then the exit arrow going that way. Because if you're coming in from a flight, if you picture it once it's done, the terminals are all gonna be here. So if you land on a plane, okay, look, I'm being really like theoretical here. I'm the only one on this world and there's no planes. Let's say you land on a plane and you go through here. You're not gonna want to go out that way. You want to grab your bag and leave out here. So that's what this is for. This is another exit. And I guess it's kind of a one-way exit, but like not really. I think you guys get the point, but this is it. This is at least the mall section done. This took way too long. The next episode, hopefully we'll get that terminal part done. Maybe a few planes. We'll see how we go. I don't know how much detail I want to do for that yet. And that's it. That's how I survived another 1,000 days in hardcore Minecraft. If you guys watched this far, that is crazy. Thank you for watching. But let me know which build is your guys' favorite. Mine is pretty obvious. That's why I'm here. But yeah, if you guys wanted to watch more videos, if the next episode is up, it'll be on screen already. Or if the next movie's up and I survived another 1,000 days, that is also on screen. So you can keep it going. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it so much. And I will see you guys in my next one later.